Yeah, y'all not missing a gut thing. I think the dogs got the munchies.
What?
The dog heard the ice cream truck and looked at the door. Was like, "So is anybody going out?"
I know.
Like,
she's just staring at me.
So is anybody? Is anybody going to acknowledge that the ice cream man just rolled by here? Hey, you listen to the black guy. Listen to
everything's
the black.
gray and black. Dude.
Look, popsicle.
You want a popsicle?
Woo.
You do, don't you?
You got cotton
I know
mouth,
you
baby.
like popsicles.
Ooh, look,
I know.
look. It was like, will you stop playing around, man? Like, I got cotton mouth and everything, man. I've been on this OG, man, Dutch Master, man. I don't know, man. I need something. I'm relaxed already, but my mouth.
Chloe wants some alcohol?
Oh, shit.
Want some alcohol? You want some?
Beer.
You want Blue Moon?
Want this? You want this one?
Raspberry.
Where's the thing?
Over here.
Right there.
Dirty, huh?
No, I just put beer in there earlier.
Come here, Mama.
That Miller.
Don't listen to nothing we doing on this podcast. We're not even going to tell you what the dog's drinking right now. Don't say nothing.
They
Don't
didn't
say
pay for
nothing.
the plug.
Don't say nothing.
Fuck
Speaking
that.
of plugs, we don't have no sponsors. This is sponsored by The Will to get out the motherfucking house and start recording shit because all you motherfucking lame ass people won't give a motherfucker a job and shit and
fuck
doing
you.
what he want to do, aka growing weed. So I said, fuck the establishment and I want to record my own podcast.
I have a new title for myself.
Okay.
Agricultural artist.
This nigga said agricultural artist. Nigga, do you even know what the fucking word agricultural means, motherfucker?
Yeah, growing.
Wow, this nigga said growing.
The outside.
You
plants,
amateur
the world.
botanist looking motherfucker.
Hey, I've dropped out. 10th grade.
This
I
nigga said I
did
took
good so
biology
far.
101 and skipped half of it. Said
What do
I
you mean
was.
half? I didn't even show up. Name's just on the list for the class.
Look,
I
man.
need the credits.
He's this. That's the one nigga you get in the text messages, and he's like, "So I started selling flowers again. If you need any delicate bouquets, I have them for affordable prices. So hit me up if you need any weed. I mean flowers." That's that nigga right there. He'll slip up and say some shit like that. It'll sound real smooth and player, and he'll be like, "Look, but hit me up if you need any weed, though." I mean flowers, y'all, flowers.
Which, yeah, I'm all right with that, too. Just so you know, people know some people that know people.
No,
That
hey,
are cousins to people that know people.
peep this out. This podcast is for recreational users in the state of Nevada who are waiting for that motherfucking law to pass so I can walk outside, go to Relief, Jarton, and all these other dispensaries in this mother... Sorry, I'm going to start censoring myself because I really want to work with y'all dispensaries. I know I've been cussing before. Shut up. This is the me you going to get when I walk in the office. I'll let you know that right now.
Yes, sir, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm going to be exactly myself. You don't want to partner with me.
It's all gone?
It's $23.49 for a t-shirt. You can buy one.
It's all gone?
Anyways, I'm just waiting for that because I think that's going to,
Which more?
in some ways, it enhances the stereotype of the local stoner. Everybody's going to say, "Oh my God, you're a pothead now. You smoke weed, blah, 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 blah." People are not realizing they smoke weed now, but they got rid of that oxycodone. They got rid of the Loratab. They got rid of the Tylenol 800. They got rid of the bear.
Driving has gone down. Overdoses have gone down.
Bruh.
Not just pills, but opioids. Period. Heroin,
Bruh.
your medical, all that shit.
What
all
did they
gone
do
down.
to break you off of heroin?
They give you what's the shit called?
Edibles. If you're going all holistic,
Yes.
holistic,
Okay.
what did
Yeah.
they do to get you off of heroin? They get you to smoke weed.
Yeah.
And then do edibles and clear it out your
Exactly.
system and not
Wean
feel
off.
certain things and this and that, and you get weaned off and everything goes from there.
Exactly.
So,
Otherwise, you end up taking that methadone.
yeah.
And a lot of my partners still do that shit, so the methadone got them fucked up way worse than the heroin did.
Because methadone you gotta take for life, just
Yeah.
like you gotta fucking do heroin.
It's
It's
either
bullshit.
if they don't do the methadone, they go right back to the heroin.
Yo.
They feel safer and comfortable on that.
You'd rather do the heroin than do
Straight
the
up.
methadone.
And I don't blame them. Who the fuck knows exactly what's in that methadone?
Look,
Who can guarantee
What is
me it's the methadone
No, it's
is
not.
Yes, it is.
ingredient for ingredient? That's what's in it.
Oh.
You can't tell me somewhere down the line someone did a fuck it off, somebody picked their nose, and you feel me? Some type of contaminant or some type of cutout,
anything like that. I'm talking about when it comes to these fucking big pharma pills, and you see folks that really need medication, they really need help, right? So you get, I don't know, a blood pressure medication or a blood thinner or something to control your bladder, or for most folks, for dudes who are going through it at a certain age, you know what I'm saying, taking Cialis and Viagra. But at the same time, you have these pills, and the side effects are worse than the actual what you're getting cured.
Ailment.
Me, I can't do that. Sorry. No,
medicate.
I'm already watching two people in my life suffer through what they have to do is pills, unfortunately.
Yeah. Just to get by.
Exactly. One's allergic to cannabis, and one's at that point where 2 strokes will do it to you. So,
yeah.
I mean, I could probably get them started on a cannabis regimen, edibles, infused meals, things of that nature.
No smoking.
But at the same time,
people, all the smokers out there, there is a time in your life you will have to quit smoking.
Yes.
Whether it's death, whether you learn it before that, you will have to quit smoking eventually.
I have to quit?
Well, you can
medicate. What are you talking about?
Well,
and vaporizing is not smoking. You can get a volcano, fill that bag up, and cheap all day.
I was just about to say, now there are alternative ways to medicate. You can vaporize with the volcano bag. You could get a portable pen vaporizer. You could the most common is going to edibles.
Yes.
And constant boosting with edibles once you start figuring out
your dosage,
your dosage after not smoking anymore. Like it's a whole different world. Because,
it's a different high, but you still are medicated.
Yeah, because smoking straight from the flower like this, straight to your head.
Exactly. Now, if you put a dab in my hand, I'll probably just eat the motherfucker before I can get to smoke it.
Now, the reason why I kind of am encouraged of the dab movement is because, let's just say, you find yourself in a situation medically to where even certain things, like on a normal basis, you you get that like 1 day stomach flu or virus, you know what I'm saying? You're throwing up all the time, this and that, What's the first thing that you want to do? You kind of want to get something back in your system and eat, and
you want to relax. You want that stomach to
exactly.
You don't want that
so
pain.
What are you going to do? You're going to smoke, and then you're going to try to put something in your system to get back to normal, and then go from there. Now, once you get to an older point in your life, and smoking is just going to really bog you down, because
your lungs can only take
let's
so
face
much,
it,
people.
Not even your lungs can take so much. Your head can only take so much.
Yeah, that too.
But
that too.
What's that stupid word? I'm trying to think about it. I knew it was associated when I was on that yayo rush, and it's the stuff that releases in your brain to make you feel happy all the time, especially in coke users. It's an endorphin. There's a specific name to it though.
I can't remember.
But those get released. Dopamine. When the dopamine rush builds and circulates to your brain, you're extra happy.
Yeah.
And I totally just got lost in my conversation with them.
The dopamine makes you happy when released.
Right. But we're talking about in medical terms and this and that. Anyways.
Rewind.
I have no clue where I was at. But I'd rather not do no dang pill drugs. I'd rather smoke weed. Dabbing. That's where we're at.
Dabs.
Now, on dabs, I'd rather do that
710.
if I have to boost my medication to where I find myself having to take pills, because I at least know it's an oil extracted from a plant.
Exactly.
Right? That I can naturally do myself at any time of the day if I have the flower available to do
safely.
Safely.
That's the key.
I can do it in my own home.
Yeah, you
They've
don't
got
have to worry
tabletop
about.
Rawson presses right now.
You could smoke 2-3 joints, eat an edible, and not worry about overdosing in your sleep and never waking up.
Yo,
You can't do that with no Oxycontin.
the most that
you
might
might not wake
happen,
up.
the most that might happen is if you hit that edible a little bit too hard. Like you smoke 2-3 joints and you took half a bar versus a quarter of that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Then tomorrow and maybe into the next day, you might feel a little extra medicated and heavy. Groggy, if you're not used to it.
Yeah.
It's one of those things about, like, you can't really over-medicate in that way, shape, such form, or fashion. So, I mean, it's one of those things. I'd rather do that and take a pill all day, every day.
Of course.
I know somebody who ate one of my edibles that I baked.
Oh, hold on.
And
Second
let me tell you
plug.
something. Hold on a second. Let me tell you something. He woke up in the middle of the night, didn't remember where he was. All he could see was colors, and everybody told me that my edibles weren't that good. Okay, they're not that good, but this man can smoke an ounce a day by himself.
Now, what tells me what had happened was he had a whole cupcake or two to himself. He was feeling real good. He was like, yeah, this ain't doing nothing. 45 minutes later, man, this ain't doing nothing.
Pow. It kicked
And
in.
he died. He died for about a day and a half. He didn't know what he was doing. He woke up in the middle of the night. He didn't even remember he went to bed. He forgot what happened. You know why? Because he didn't dose right. Not that he overdosed and died off of a pill or 2 or 3 or 4.
Exactly.
The man had a cupcake, probably a slice of cake, something edible and sweet.
Just a little too big.
The man probably ate a little bit too much.
Which
As we all do with edibles. Have you ever had a whole snickerdoodle and then tried to serve a restaurant during Thanksgiving? Talking about geeked out of your mind. Especially when you got a good sativa-based. Oh my goodness. You can work that whole shift and feel great.
Zapped.
Awesome. Like, don't nothing get to you. Them motherfuckers can tell you that their well-done steak is still undercooked. And you be like, you know what, sir? I'm going to go get you another one. Happy Thanksgiving. You be like, is this nigga high? That's exactly what they're going to say as soon as you walk away. Like this. Our server's high as fuck. He agreed to the third steak.
I
The
do that
third
every time I go to a
one.
restaurant. I know what I want, and then when they, are you ready? 5 minutes ago, I just knew what the fuck I wanted.
Yo,
Stoner
check
problems.
this out. What needs to happen is, right, what you do is, you go in. You're already medicated. We're all going to meet each other at like a happy hour, watch the motherfucking game. Go Niners, right? We're going to go in there and watch the game. She's looking at me like I said go Niners. She said, psst. Shout your team out. Come on now.
She's a pony.
Dallas?
No.
Denver?
Those broke hoes.
Look, man. Look, no,
Like
now
them, my
you
dad
can't.
like 'em.
See, look, now there's some legacy behind them kind of things. Now,
Of
you
course.
like who you like because you're surrounded by people who like the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's always
I
fun to
can't be
talk
mad
shit.
at her. It's just, when it come game time, we won't be friends for about 6 hours. We're just not going to be friends. I'm going to talk shit about our quarterback. I'm going to talk shit about the defensive line. I'm going to talk shit about everybody in our coaching staff. I'm talking about some of the new rookies they signed. Bullshit ass niggas. They not Niners, though. I'm just saying. And then, after that all gets along, we're going to go to another bar. We're going to have some more drinks. We're going to go outside and medicate. And we're like, damn. Y'all really kicked our ass though, man. Did you see Antonio Brown? Did you see this and that? Did you see such and such? Man, motherfucking plays. Da da da. And then it's all good. Now, take an oxycodone in the wrong manner in that same situation.
You
What
won't
is
even
going to
get
happen?
to see the damn game.
Some people will fall asleep
Yeah.
and get geeked up out their motherfucking mind.
It depends on your drug addiction.
Some people will come through and enjoy that game, and you'll be like, this motherfucker is high. even the high person in the room will go, something ain't right about that dude. He high as a